Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Pat back with another video. Today we have something very, very good. We got the Stanley Cup playoff bracket challenge video. We do this every single year for the playoffs. Unfortunately, the Blackhawks did not make the playoffs this year, man. Again, I was hoping, I don't know. It's always weird, man. It kind of sucks not having your favorite team in, but man, we're gonna be there soon. I'm gonna say next year we're gonna be in the playoffs. But we're not here to talk about Chicago, man. We're here to talk about the rest of these bum teams. And yeah, I'm gonna just say who's gonna win the cup. I literally have zero bias to any of these teams. Maybe I live in Vancouver, like the Vancouver area, so maybe I have some bias towards the Canucks. But trust me, when you watch this video, I don't. Drop a like, subscribe. I literally just woke up, so if I look like I just saw like three dragons, I apologize. I was like, yo, I just gotta get this video out. So obviously, getting into this video right now, man. This is the perfect bracket. Again, we got a bunch of good matchups like Dallas, Vegas, Winnipeg, Colorado, Vancouver, Nashville, Edmonton, LA for the fifth time in the last 6 years. We have Florida, Tampa. I actually think the Eastern Conference matchups are a little bit better than the West because you have Florida, Tampa, Boston, Toronto. I mean, those are two big boy matchups, right? Rangers, Capitals is pretty good, Metro Division rivalry. Then you got Hurricanes. This is going to be a boring matchup, but I guess we'll start off. I took off the hat. I put on the headphones just because I wanted to listen to some music. Because I was reading this article right here by ESPN. I wanted to get a little bit more of an in-depth review on all the teams. I think ESPN has a really good article about every team's flaws. So like I said, guys, first up, I'm going to start with Dallas and Vegas. So let's go into the article right now. I'm going to just make this quick. Dallas, they've got the best. In my opinion, they're one of the best teams in the Western Conference. It says the biggest flaws is Jake Oettinger. I don't think, bro, I'm telling you guys right now, Jake Oettinger is one of the best goalies in the game. He's not the best goalie, but he's a top 5 goalie in my opinion. They said players to watch. Well, Johnson, they got a lot of good young guys. With Vegas, though, Vegas defending champs. Yes, they got the star power and everything. I think the whole world wants to see Vegas lose. They added, I don't know, man. Just Vegas has so much depth, bro. But I don't, it's just they've got the depth to win this series. I actually forgot about. I actually had to re-record this video because I forgot that Tomas Hertl is on Vegas. I forgot about that, but it's just to me the thing about the Vegas Golden Knights though is the defending champs. They got all that star power. Hertl, Eichel. They've got Stones kind of come back for sure. They're just more talented. But Dallas to me, I think the Stars win this in 7 games. I don't know. I just think Dallas. I just feel like Vegas, they're too banged up. They got too many new players into the system. I think what ends up happening when you have too much star power right away is you don't do good. I just think Dallas gets it done in 7 games. Next up, we got Winnipeg and Colorado. This is actually going to be such a fun series to watch because, bro, I honestly think, man, I love Colorado, bro. I love Nathan McKinnon. He's one of my favorite players to watch. With the Avalanche, let's see what they say here. I mean, they've got McKinnon, Ranson, Makar. I mean, those are the big boys you have, right? They've got good depth. Casey Middlestat. They brought in Casey Middlestat. They said players to watch. The biggest question mark is Gabriel Landsberg. Can he return this season? I don't know if he's going to return this season. Coach said he's not close. I don't know, man. I just think with Winnipeg, bro, they've been really good this year. Defensively, they've been good. They've got the best goaltender in the world. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Jets in 7 games over Colorado. I also noticed that usually teams that have the Hart Trophy winner don't particularly do too well in the playoffs. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I remember, I don't know, I might be wrong, but most of the time when a guy wins the Hart, for some reason, bro, he doesn't do good in the playoffs. So I don't know. I'm not saying McKinnon's going to suck in the playoffs. I'm just saying I don't think he's going to make it out of the first round. So I'm going to take Jets in 7. But look, this is a hard series because it's really flip a coin. This to me, this is probably the toughest series in the Western Conference because it's can Hellebuck steal this series and take the Jets to the second round, or will the star power of Colorado with McKinnon, Makar, and Rantanen and all the depth they got prevail? We'll see. Next up, Vancouver and Nashville. Listen, I'm from Vancouver. I'm not the biggest believer in the Canucks, man. I know a lot of people seem to be on the wagon of Vancouver this year. Yes, they had a great season. I just don't think they're that good, but I do think they'll beat Nashville in 6 games, 5 games. I think they're just too good to lose. Nashville's still pretty good, though. Don't get me wrong. I think Nashville is going to make it a series. It might be a 1-1 series or maybe a 2-1 series lead for Nashville. That's when Vancouver's going to click and then beat Nashville in 6. I still think Nashville's a good series. They're a good team. Most definitely they're a good team, but I think the Canucks going to get it done. Next up, Edmonton and LA. I got the Oilers in 5, man. LA, to me, they just look, this is probably like the weakest team they have. Oilers in 5, Canucks in 6. I'm going to take Jets in 7. I'm going to take Stars in 7. Next up, let's go to the Eastern Conference. We'll start off at the bottom. I'm going to take the Hurricanes in 5 games. Nothing against the Islanders. Carolina's just that good. Genzel's been dominating. I think Carolina's going to get it done. Next up, I got Rangers in 5, or maybe even 4. Yes, I know there's a President's Trophy curse. I just think Washington is too bad, bro. Like, last year, Florida was actually a pretty good, wild card team, but, like, I don't know. I just don't, unless, like, Ovechkin goes, like, God mode and turns the clock back a couple years, I just don't see New York losing in the first round. I think they'll make it to the second round, but who knows, man. They choke a lot. Next up, Boston, Toronto. Boston's the better defensive team and the better goaltending. Toronto's got the better offense. I don't know if William Nyland's going to play game 1. I mean, I want to go Leafs, but I just don't know, man, because Toronto they can never beat Boston. The Bruins even lost the last couple games on purpose to face Toronto. Matthews scored 69 goals this year. And I think it really depends on the offense. Can Matthews, Marner, Nylander, Tavares, the core really come together? I think this is a legacy series for them. I really do, man. Like, if they lose in this first round, I think you got to blow it up. So I'm going to go with the Leafs in 7. I think they get it done, bro. Like, I think it's the legacy year for them. What better way is it to, make a legacy of yourself by finally beating your demons in Boston and going into the second round, right? So I think they get it done. I really do. I think Matthews is going to have a good series. Like, I just don't know, man. But, like, I think it's going to be a really fun series. Next up, Florida, Tampa Bay. Man, Battle of Florida. Both of these teams are really good. Yes, Tampa Bay has struggled this year, but they still got the star power, man. Let's go look at Tampa Bay. They're still a really good team, y'all. Like I said, they've got the playoff experience. They've got the star power. They've got, Duclair, Dumba. They've added in some new things. Vasilevsky has been playing pretty good. Kucherov is playing really good. The thing is, they don't have Sergachev. Sergachev, their defense is definitely a little bit weaker this year, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be a really, 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 really tough matchup, in my opinion. And I know a lot of people are going to say, Florida, they went to the Stanley Cup Finals. The reason why I think Florida might lose, for some reason, in NHL history, whenever a team makes a deep playoff run the previous year, they don't get back there. So with Florida, it's kind of like, I look at Florida like, dude, I can see Florida losing the first round for sure, right? Like, they've been underdogs. Even this year, I feel like they've been underdogs. They've got the same roster, got Tarasenko and everything. I'm gonna pick the Panthers in 7 games. I think they beat Tampa Bay in 7, but like I said, you can flip a coin on this series. I'm gonna take Toronto in 7, Rangers in 5. I'm gonna take the Hurricanes in 4. That's gonna be my playoff series right there. Next up, we're gonna go Dallas and Winnipeg, Vancouver, Edmonton. Now this is where things get very. I had to pause there for a sec because I really just want to digest everything. So, Dallas Winnipeg is such an interesting series because I think both of the teams have relatively the same flaws. I think it's going to be like they're both great goalies. I don't know. This is going to be such a tough matchup, bro. This is going to be a very, very tough matchup to me. I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to go ahead and say a part of me wants to go with Winnipeg. Maybe it's because I'm Canadian, but I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what? We'll come back to the West. I'm going to take the Panthers over the Leafs in 6 games. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Do I go Toronto? Because, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. Here's the thing, bro. If the Leafs beat Boston, you don't think that's going to give them confidence to beat Florida? Kind of like a revenge tour, right? Like, beat every team that beat you type shit? I don't know, man. It's so tough. I think, you know what? There's always the guarantee that I do. I'll give you guys 3 guarantees at the end, though, but I don't know, man. It's tough. I think Florida's so good, but at the same time, can they replicate that playoff magic they did last year? You guys don't understand. The playoffs is all about luck as well, right? Usually luck isn't with you 2-3 years in a row, man. So, I don't know, man. Even last year, bro, I felt like Toronto played it pretty good. You know what? I'm going to go Toronto Maple Leafs in 6 games over Florida. That is going to be the big hot take of... You're probably never going to see anyone take the Leafs in the Western Conference Final. I'm going to do it, bro. Fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and take Toronto over Florida in 6 games. I said, you know what? I don't know. I'm gonna just say, like my theory is, bro, if Toronto beats Boston, they're gonna beat Florida. Like they're just gonna have that confidence and the momentum. Next up, doghouse, powerhouse of a series. I'm gonna take Hurricanes in 7. I just think Carolina's gonna beat the Rangers. And then next up, I'm gonna take. You know what? I don't know. I can't. I think this is where the Leafs end, bro. I'm gonna take the Hurricanes. Frederik Andersen's gonna have a revenge tour. I take Hurricanes in 6. I'm gonna take the Oilers in 7 games over Vancouver. I'm sorry, Canucks fans. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the Dallas Stars over Winnipeg in 6 games. Next up, we got Dallas Edmonton. I'm gonna take the Oilers, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say the Carolina Hurricanes are gonna win the Stanley Cup. And how many goals? Hold on. How many goals are scored in the Stanley Cup playoffs? Let me see this. Goals Stanley Cup. Stanley Cup goals in the finals. Average. Average. Shoot. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be 44 goals. Alright? That's going to be my bracket, guys. I'm going to submit my bracket. This is my bracket right here, man. I mean, like I said, if there's any guarantees, I don't want to go over the video. Okay, I got a couple more minutes before I end off this video. Guarantees. I'm going to say Toronto in 7 is a guarantee over Boston. New York guaranteed. Carolina guaranteed beating New York. Edmonton, this is guaranteed. Vancouver guaranteed. The only 2 series that I won't say it's a guarantee is Dallas, Vegas, Winnipeg, Colorado. Those are like flip coin of series. And then I'm going to say the Florida-Tampa Bay one. I can see Tampa Bay winning in 7 over Florida, but everything else I'm going to guarantee that. This is my playoff bracket. Like I said, guys, drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I know this is kind of crazy. I'm going to just, like, I just think Edmonton, McDavid, he's going to go to the finals and he's going to lose. But he's going to get to the finals. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace.